We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cobras and the Marauders. It's baseball. Jacob Quantrill will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
First pitch, 7-0.
The 0-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The next 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one away. Look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. Now at the plate, Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Wind up and the 0-1. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Kevin Landry, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first will get it easily, and the side is retired. Jeremy Kilpatrick gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game. Settling in now, Flash Miller. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted in the air to right field. Giles has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready now, Jonathan Atkins, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Sean McKee is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. This is popped up. Fish near the bag at third. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate now, King Giles hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 287 the average coming in. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Hit on the ground to third, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitch is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Out in front of it, strike one. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner will score from second. On to third, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now with 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
So now to the plate, Jeremy Kilpatrick. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact at strike one. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Goldie stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in, Mark Lacey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Popped up. Quantrill over to his right, and the inning is over. Leading off Troy Drennan as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
1-0 the count. High in the air out to center field. Atkins is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So striding forward now, Jake Fish. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So stepping in, Greg English. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now back, third base. Ball.
Standing in now, Paul Taylor. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
1-1 the count now. A runner at second, nobody out. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. A tag for 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Landry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit weakly back to the mound. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Pedro Liriano, and they'll need him to get something going here. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
1-0.
To the plate now, Jacob Quantrill. as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. A ball and a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Fouled off. Hit toward the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Miller.
Now at the plate, Flash Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Miller playing here in his age 26 season. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3-year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Jonathan Adkins.
For the Cobras, the center fielder, Jonathan Adkins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Coming to the plate now, Sean McKee. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, King Giles. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Josh Carroll. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Pops this one up. Lacey will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Number 33, Jesse Nelson.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Nelson. First delivery to him on the way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
1 out, nobody on. The count now at 2-2.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back, the second baseman, Derek Hill.
So striding in, Derek Hills. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. That's 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Standing in, Troy Drennan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. 1. Grounded to first. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Christian Goldie. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And this catches the zone as well. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The pitch.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeremy.
Striding into the box, Jeremy Kilpatrick. First pitch coming, here it is. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And the payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate, Mark Lacey. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. And he's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right. Hunt is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. In now, Michael Hunt. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit. Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Into the box, Jake Fish. 0-1 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Standing in, Pedro Liriano, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Check swing grounder to the right side. But this will get fouled. 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2 one more time. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Pitch popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And there's ball 1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. English backs up a bit and it takes charge for the first out.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Ready once again, Flash Miller, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there, base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate now, Josh Carroll. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Stepping up now, Jesse Nelson, and he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Lionel Perez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next, the dangerous power threat, Greg English.
For the Cobras, the second baseman.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Perez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Had him lunging for that one as he sends a little ground ball out in front of the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The third baseman, number 3, Paul Taylor.
At the plate, Paul Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, catcher, Kevin.
Digging in now, Kevin Landry. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Once again, Derek Hills 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Digging in once again, Troy Drennan. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. This one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now back, the right fielder, Michael Hunt.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Jonathan Adkins.
Leading up for Mississippi, the center fielder, Jonathan Adkins.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The first baseman.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Sean McKee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, right fielder.
So coming to the plate, King Giles. Set and the pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Pickoff move to second and a dive, but he's back in. 0-1 count and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
The left fielder, number 10, Christian.
Into the box now, Christian Goldie, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Michael Wright will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Right.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. In to score is the runner from first. It's 4-2.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Gibber. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in the pair.
So now to the plate, Mark Lacey, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. 2 out here and a runner at second. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hunt is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Mississippi is out in front, 4-2. Ed Robinson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jake Fish. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Hit down the line at first. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Chase Mitchell will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter is giving himself up.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And to score the runner from third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a
standing in now, Josh Carroll, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he's safe. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. In now, Jesse Nelson. Now a swing and a little ground ball here in front of the mound, which may move the runners over. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here. Bledsoe was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Into the box, Derek Hills, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late. Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Stepping in, Troy Drennan. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready with the 1-1.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1-2. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Giles is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand. Tony Labendera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So digging in now, Greg English. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Into the box now, Paul Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. is swung on and missed, strike one. Labendera, the native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Kevin Landry will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air to right field. Hunt is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now back, the catcher, Kevin Landry.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Landry. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Nelson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. JT Atkins will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. At the plate, Michael Hunt.
Leading off for the Marauders, the right fielder, Michael Hunt.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Jake Fish. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. That's popped up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
That's him.
At the plate now, Pedro Liriano, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
One of the keys to stealing a bag is getting a good jump. And even though this throw bounces, they're still able to get him because of the poor jump he had on first.
2 out, nobody on. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 1-2. Here it is. And it's fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brandon Kelly has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Brandon Kelly.
Now batting, Jonathan Adkins.
Leading off for Mississippi, the center fielder, Jonathan Adkins.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in, Sean McKee. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, right fielder, King Giles.
Digging in, King Giles. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
None out, runners at first and second. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Richard Wise will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Jeremy Buell will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their final set of swings. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. The Cobras lead this one 5-4. Richard Wise takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Jason Lee enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Dylan Bell will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
For the Cobras, number 4, Dylan Bell.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Count. The pitch is a fastball thrown by him for a strike. That misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Flash Miller. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in there for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Striding in, Josh Carroll. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lee, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which was quite an accomplishment. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Mississippi came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. J.T. Adkins claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jason Lee wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Thank you.